What's going on, Nika?
How's it going, man?
Winner of JTS 13.
Woo!
How do you feel?
Feel good. This is the first tournament that I've won outside of NYU that wasn't in Iceland.
Iceland?
Yeah, I went to Iceland for a few months, and there, I don't know, we managed, like, this one guy there is, like, really into Smash, and he's been wanting to start, like, a scene. So he managed to get, like, 12 people together and play there. But, yeah.
I mean, that's how you gotta start it up. I mean, when we first started JTS, like, over a year and a half ago, it was, like, 9 of us in a small office, like, almost cubicle room, and it was just, like, it's the dinkiest little thing.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, now, you know, we got, like, a nicer hall and everything. Like,
yeah,
it's a little better looking, and, you know, 20 people because of the snow today, whatever. But yeah, it was,
I know,
good, though.
I risked my life to come here. I don't own, so I haven't owned a car for that long, and I don't have the little, like, ice scraper thing.
Oh, shit.
Right? So I just, like, was, like, bashing my keys into the, like, windows. Be like, all right, this is the only way I have to break up the ice. Like,
it's a little intense.
Yeah.
But you made it here safe?
But I made it. It's
good.
worth it. Yeah.
Hopefully the road should be a little better tonight, because I think it's warming up.
The roads it wasn't even too bad. It was just like my car was completely encased in ice and I couldn't see anything outside of it. So.
No, I think when I had my car and, like, I was packing up all the equipment to bring it in here, and in, like, the 20 minutes or so that I had the heat blasting, nothing melted. And I rolled down my windows, and there's, like, a thick sheet of ice that I could push out.
Yeah.
Just physically push out my window. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So what would you say was your hardest match today?
Probably winners finals against Gravan.
Winners finals versus Gravan?
Maybe. Well, I mean, I guess Grans was actually closer. Yeah, it was probably Grans.
Grans?
Yeah. It was funny. So out of the 3 people I've played against the most, one was the Captain Falcon, one's a Rob, and the other's like a Mario. So, like, from winners semis up until the end of the tournament, I was only playing against characters I know. I'm, like, extremely familiar with the matchup, so that definitely helped.
So that's where you get the Rob matchup.
Yep.
So I was gonna say, your edge guards, if I remember, this is something I said a lot on commentary, and I probably have said to you in general, your edge guards in general are spectacular.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, I feel like you do such a good job at knowing when does this hitbox end, and when can I just hit him?
Yeah.
You know, with Rob, like, you know how to keep him out until he runs out of gas. With Falcon, you were landing that. You were landing that spike. I think you got on Gravan like 4 or 5 times.
I can't believe I got it. Yeah, I got it like twice when he was just out recovering, like, from the side, and then I, like, did the drop off jump dare thing on game 2, whatever, on Battlefield. Yeah. Which was that was ridiculous. I can't believe that worked. So yeah, I mean, I'm not that good at it. I feel like it was a lot of luck, but I hit it enough times, so I went for it a lot.
Yeah, you were going for it a lot, and I think Gravan started adapting. He started recovering low a little more.
Yeah.
But you were hitting it a lot. You know?
It's like kind of safe if you do it right. So it's like I might as well go for it.
Worst case scenario, he gets to the ledge and you land, and then what? Then you're just edge guarding, or I guess you're trying to predict the ledge option.
Yeah, exactly. Which that was probably the thing I feel like I did the best against Gravan. Was like he had a lot, especially like the last game.
Yes.
You couldn't get back on.
No, you were dancing on him. Honestly, and you would take him on the right side of the stage and fling him over to the left side, and then he'd get up and you fling him back over to the right, and it's just back and forth the whole game.
Yeah.
It was pretty great. What do you think was your most fun match?
Ooh. I mean, playing against Falcon is super hype.
Yeah. I was losing my shit. I'm sorry. I lose my shit for every F smash and every knee. It's so hard to be unbiased in a Falcon match.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Like, yeah, Lucina's just like she's, you know, she only has a sword, but she's still a keep away character, basically. Yeah. So the whole time I'm just, like, running for my life, like, trying not to throw out anything unsafe and hoping that he doesn't make reads on me. Our match was really fun, though. That was, it's fun seeing different, because there's a lot of, like, different styles of Rob. So, like, there's a guy who I played a lot. There's another guy at NYU who also plays Rob. There's your Rob. There's a couple others, like Orpheus here.
Yeah.
And so, like, some of them, like, the guy I played a lot basically just does neutral air. Like, that's pretty much his whole neutral game. Cause it's so
that's some Rob 101 stuff.
Yeah. But he's, like, so good at it that it's really hard to punish. And then yours is more like you like throw projectiles at people, but you're not like just doing that, right? Like, you kind of mix it up, like going in and the projectiles and stuff. So that's interesting.
I try and do a heavy item play. Like, I'm gonna, like, I have like 101 setups, but it's like, which one am I pulling out now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the way I try to play anyway.
Yeah, sometimes you definitely go for a lot of setups. That's right.
I know I flubbed it up there. Like, I just went the wrong way, and then I flubbed the up smash. He landed right next to me, and I'm like, God damn it! At least let me get the game 3.
Yeah, no, it was close though.
It was, yeah. I always like playing with you. I feel like I get a lot of Marth practice from cold weather.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of those things where it's like I feel like I'm comfortable enough in the Marth Lucina matchup. I guess now I understand how you got so comfortable in the Rob matchup.
Yeah.
But no, that's I feel like it's always good playing you because I don't feel like there's really too much matchup unfamiliarity. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a good game.
Yeah, that's like another thing about Marth and Lucina is that like they have good matchups and bad matchups, but they don't have any like free matchups. Like even though I think Rob is like a pretty good matchup.
Yeah.
But like if you just make a few mistakes, I mean down throw up air like murders them.
Yeah.
So it's like I almost never just destroy someone.
Yeah.
Like even like my first set I played, like I wasn't destroying her. Like, so.
Well, I don't really think Marth or Lucina have any polarizing matchups, be it that they shut down a character or that they get shut down by a character. Probably besides like Diddy shuts them down pretty well, right?
Diddy, yeah. Toon Link. I personally think Toon Link's their worst matchup.
Really?
Toon Links don't believe me, but
why?
He's so like tiny and he's really safe and like. I think it might partly just be me, like matchupping experience, but he's so hard to get in on. Like it feels like any normal frame when I'd be like, okay, time to punish you. He's like, no, I'm in shield.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the bomb messes you up so badly. He has like the tether grab actually messes you up because you can't really just run up and shield. Like you sort of can, but then he can just tether grab you. So like I don't know what to do. And I mean I lose to Tico every single time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always close. But I always lose.
Tico came here and I think he got third. He's really solid.
Yeah, Tico's good.
Yeah. I always like playing with him.
Yeah. It's a matchup that it feels like they have to make a mistake for me to ever get in.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah.
I definitely, I could see that.
Yeah.
Because I guess they also zone you out a lot with like the boomerang bomb, like just zoning.
Yeah, you have to like have the willpower to just constantly be pressing the shield button, right? Like and not get tired of it and not like let it tilt you or whatever.
Yeah.
So. It's just really annoying and terrible. I hate it. It did get better once I started playing Marth because like I used to pretty much only play Lucina, but now I play Marth for a lot of matchups.
Yeah, I've been hearing that. You didn't use it today, did you?
I
didn't see it on any of the commentary
Maybe
matches,
not.
but that was really the only ones I was watching.
I forget who I played round 2. I don't think I did go Marth.
Hold up, let's just
hold up.
Check. Round 2. Well, hold on. You were seated, so
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Low Pony played Cloud. I played Lucina against Cloud, and then it doesn't really matter against Little Mac because of the way I play Little Mac, right? Like.
Oh God, yeah. We were talking about how it was like 3 minutes in.
I should have not let you guys put me on stream because I knew that was what it was going to be.
I feel like I should have predicted that too, but like at the same time, like you have to think like, okay, I'm Little Mac. I'm fighting a very keep away character like Martha Lucina. Where am I gonna take? Like, why didn't he strike Battlefield? I
mean, it was between that and Lila. I personally think Lila's much better for Little Mac.
Oh my God, yes, it's stupid good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess he just doesn't like it. Doesn't know it as well. Whatever.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that would have definitely been better. Yeah, I mean, like I kind of feel like bad, but I kind of don't feel bad.
No, I mean, we were even talking about it. It's like. It's so hard to commentate that. And
right.
Like,
what do you say?
It's so hard. It's like, what do you say?
Talk about the weather.
Yeah, we started doing something similar. We're like, how was your day? How was your drive-in? Kind of stuff. I think it was me and Dinner on the mic.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like, you can't even fault you for playing that way. Because, like, what are you going to do? Run in and get F-smashed for 24 damage or whatever it is? Everyone
does that. I don't understand why everyone doesn't play the Little Mac matchup that way other than just, like, sheer boredom or, like, sympathy for the Little Mac. Because, like, they basically can't win if you do that. Zephyr did beat me in a very close match once when I was just trying to cat camp him on Town City.
Zephyr's also next level shit.
Zephyr's, yeah, true. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much just what you do. So yeah, it was that, and then Rob. I don't know why Rob is a Lucina matchup, but he is. Like,
wait, Rob is a bad Lucina matchup?
No, like between Marth and Lucina. For some reason, it feels like it should be a Marth matchup.
Yeah, actually,
I don't know.
So I've actually always been in the mindset that Rob goes. I think Rob beats Lucina. I think Rob is neutral in Marth, and I think Rob loses to Roy. My main reasoning for that is I think Rob really does bad with getting shut down. I'm sorry, for getting rushed in. It kind of shuts him down.
I see.
I think Roy does a better job at like rushing in and capitalizing on rushing in. I think Marth really controls that like medium spike. I feel like everyone has this like bad image of Rob where it's like, oh, I just want to stay on the other side of the stage and shoot stuff at you.
Right.
I actually really want to be in that medium space where I could bait you with like, oh, I'm going to do gyro cancel down tilt, and then I'm hoping for a shield drop, and then I hit you with gyro. Or I could be like gyro, jump out of it, and nair, or just throw it out. You know, like I have 101 options, but I want to be in that medium space because everything else is very reactable to power shield. And then I'm just in like 47 frames of lag. Marth is in that range, and then he just F-tilts you and does like
like
whatever.
100 and you're dead.
Yeah. Lucina, I guess, spaces similarly as Marth, but I don't feel like she capitalizes as well, and I think I do a better job zoning her out because I can be in that mid-range without fearing it as much.
I can see that.
I'm like the only Rob that thinks that, but I also, I don't know, apparently I'm the weird Rob, so.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to play a character, but like, I feel like I'm on top of Robs a lot. So like, one of the biggest things choosing between Marth and Lucina is like, do I expect them to challenge me at tipper range, or outside tipper range, in which case I play Marth, or like inside tipper range, in which case generally Lucina's better. So even though Rob's like a keep away character, a lot of times he's like landing with nair and then rolling behind you and then trying to grab you and whatever. Yeah. So that's part of it. Also, like, the more Lucina's confirms work on a character, the more like likely it is that it's a Lucina matchup.
I think she does combo him much better than Marth does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like, she just has a better kill confirms than Marth. So, but they don't work against a lot of like small characters, floaty characters, whatever. But they work great on Rob. This is Rob.
Yeah, so. he's like the combo dummy.
Yeah, exactly. He's the sandbag.
Like, come on.
Yeah. And then Falcon's like, obviously, I think that's a very clear case of where it's a Lucina matchup. Like, he's always trying to get like right inside you.
And then your close quarter. I mean, I think he has a better close quarter than you, but you have a much better close quarter as Lucina than Marth.
Right. Like, if it's not that hard like, you can kind of predict like, I'm gonna run up and forward air you, and you can just power shield that. So that's not like, you can't just do that the whole game against Falcon. So a lot of times you end up like in the position where they're just like inside tipper range, but not like right up against you. Yeah. So that's what you want. So you want them to like throw out jabs or grabs or whatever and miss them, and then you can like start punching them with Dancing Blade.
Yeah. And then you can also, I feel like you kind of do a lot of pushing them off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, Lucina's Dancing Blade is better than Marth's generally. Does more damage.
Okay.
And Falcon's very, very, very susceptible to it. He's like one of the easiest characters to Dancing Blade, probably along with Rob. So, yeah, I mean, all that helps. Like, obviously, you miss the like random forward smash kills at 60, but they don't really even happen that often. So.
No, they don't. It's like it happens seldom enough that every time I see it, I freak out. You know, it's like, oh shit, he did the thing.
Yeah. And, I mean, especially against a character like Falcon, who has such a good punish game and is basically a bait and punish character.
Yeah.
You can't really just throw out forward smashes. It's very, very unsafe, and you'll get knee to hell, straight to hell. So, yeah.
So, as a last wrap-up question, did you have fun at JTS?
I did have fun at JTS.
That is, and I don't even ask that as like, oh, hey, let's just promote the tournament. I think people always call this, I've had Jeb call it the practice tournament. I see you, Jeb. And I've also heard other people call it the fun one. I guess one thing that I like is I want this to be the fun one, you know? So I want to make sure that everyone's having fun, and it's actually why I want to start doing these interviews, to kind of get everyone more acclimated to everyone's kind of personality and culture here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, Catherine and I were talking about this, like, we're, like, trying to figure out why people get so hyped here. And I think, personally, like, the most hype matchups are between, like, not between high, like, top-level players, because you just see them fight all the time. It's like, oh, another Pink Fresh Wadi Grand Finals. Like, you know, whatever. Yeah. Like, it's not that hype. And to the point where, like, they start playing their goofy secondaries and tertiary characters and whatever. But it's between, like, players who are, like, around, like, the level of most of the players in this tournament, where you haven't seen them fight that much because, like, the pool hasn't been winnowed down, whatever. And, like, people are playing decent. Like, everyone here is pretty decent. But still, like, you know, making mistakes and whatever. And, like, so you get to see all sides of the game, like, people's punish games, whatever. Yeah. So these just are naturally the hypest matchups, and like, and generally the skill level here is like the range isn't that high, so pretty much all the matches were good. Yeah, and that's it's fun. It's something we talk about oftentimes. Is like every now and then, like as the TO, like I'll get some complaints about the seeding, like, oh man, why do I gotta play so and so second? It's like, oh, why was I seeded this as opposed to this person getting seeded that? And they don't understand. We might have some like, you know, some star people like who are, you know, not guaranteed, but like expected to win these things, you know, like I had you seated first today, and like, you know, obviously you did it, but like there are some people where you see them and it's just like
there's like 8 people who could get sick. You know?
Absolutely.
And it's so hard to do that, and sometimes like it's compacted. I guess I was talking to Zephyr one time back before the cave. What was that one cafe or something? Do you remember what it was in Virginia?
I don't know. I've only been to Xanadu in here.
Was it Hard Times? Yeah, I think it was the old Hard Times.
Okay.
You know, I talked to him about it one time, and he was like, in Xanadu, you get like 60-some people. You have this broad level of skill where you could fight a lot of, like, all your matches are very, like, they climb well, for the most part. And every now and then you get this, like, random who's actually got, like...
Right.
But I feel like here it's like, all right, you might have your round 1, like, we might have, like, our first-timers, because, you know, we love bringing people into the scene as, like, the practice tournament. But then, like, after round 1, it's super compacted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was, like, Arcadian style today, where there was no payout, helps a lot. Because, like, last time I came, was a month ago.
Yeah.
And, like, we had, Siegel and ZD and whoever. But I guess, you know, they're not as incentivized to come if they know they're not going to win money.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And I mean, Arcadians in general are hype for that reason, because it's like, okay, like, for all the stuff I was talking about. So, yeah, I think it's cool that you guys have a mix.
Yeah, no, that's one thing when we started, like, opening up, it's like, oh, we're going to be bi-weekly. It was, like, the biggest thing. It's, well, shit, like, we started out as, like, an Arcadian Smash Fest for a few people to just record some matches and get better. Like, we just rented out an office to just do it, and then, like, it just became this thing, and we're like, oh, shit, I guess we got to have some formality then.
Yeah.
So, this is that.
It's cool. I mean, I basically only get to play locally at Xanadu. Like,
really?
Yeah. So, like, I moved down here, 8 months ago, whatever.
Okay.
And so all my Smash friends are up in New York, and, like, I guess there are a few people who live near me, and I might start, like, hanging out with them, or but generally I just play online.
Okay. So I feel like I've seen you. I thought I saw you, like, hang out and play with Yama and Zamboni a few times. I usually see you guys hang out at Xanadu. So
I just hang out with them at Xanadu. Basically, I just saw, like, Zamboni play, and I was like, hey, nice to see you, man. And he was like, okay. And then we became friends forever. And, like, Zamboni and him. And
it's actually kind
Yama,
of adorable.
Yeah. And he and Yama are tight, so I just hang with them. But, yeah, no, I've never, like, been to their place or anything.
Okay. Well, damn, Yama, come on. Have some hospitality.
I know. Come on, man. So, yeah, this is great.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I'm happy you had fun. Congratulations on first.
Thank you. Thanks
Take
for
care,
having
man.
Me. Yeah, you too.